Hello everyone. Today we are going to start lecture 05 of class 8 mathematics chapter number 2, which is linear equations in one variable. In this lecture we are going to talk about application of equations which are reducible to linear form. We solved these equations which were not linear in looking, but when we solved them, when we reduced them, they were reduced to linear form. We will use the same principle to solve some real life questions, and that is precisely the application of these equations. So the question says present ages of Anu and Raj are in the ratio 4:5. We do not know the present ages, but their ratio is given to be 4:5. 8 years from now, the ratio of the ages would be 5:6. We have to find the present ages. Now we do not know the present age of Anu and Raj, but what we do know is that ratio is 4:5. It might be possible that the actual age of Anu is 4 and actual age of Raj is 5. Then also the ratio is 4:5. It might be possible that the age of Anu is 40 years and that of Raj is 50 years. Then also the ratio is 5. Right? 4:5. We have cancelled the common factor 10. It may be possible that the present age of Anu is 8 years and that of Raj is 10 years. Then also if we cancel out the common factor, we will get the ratio to be 4:5. So we do not know that what is that common factor which we are cancelling in order to get 4:5, right? So let that common factor be x, because we know that in these type of questions we have to assume the unknown quantity to be x. Now we do not know what is the unknown here and what we have to assume, right? So the unknown quantity is that common factor which we are cancelling in order to get 4:5. So let that common factor be x. Then simply we can write, we need to find the present ages. So let the present ages of Anu and Raj be 4x years and 5x years respectively, right? So the present ages are 4x and 5x. Now this x is the common factor. Now you can see that if you take the ratio, x would cancel out and you will still get 4:5. So this is the present ages. This is how we crack this question. Now it says 8 years from now. So after 8 years, or you can write 8 years from now, that is from the present time. 8 years from now, comma, age of Anu. What will be the age of Anu? Age of Anu will be, present age is 4x, so after 8 years, the age would be 4x plus 8 years. So it would be the present, it would be the future age of Anu, okay. And the age of Raj will be 5x plus 8 years, right? So age of Anu will be 4x plus 8 years, age of Raj would be 5x plus 8 years. Now the question says that the ratio of these two ages is 5:6. So what the question says now is, question says according to the question, comma, ratio of these ages, that is 4x plus 8 whole upon 5x plus 8 is equals to 5:6. This ratio is nothing but 5:6, and hence we got the equation which is the mathematical formulation of the question, and also it is the equation which is reducible to linear form. So we have to now solve it and we will get the value of x, and we know how to solve it with the help of cross multiplication. Okay, so let us solve this equation. So the equation simply is 4x plus 8 whole upon 5x plus 8, which is equals to 5/6. Cross multiplying using the method of cross multiplication, we will get 6 into 4x plus 8 is equals to 5 into 5x plus 8, which is nothing but 24x plus 8 into 6 equals to 48 is equals to 25x plus 8 into 5 is equals to 40. Now transposing this 24x to the RHS and this plus 40 to the LHS, we will get 48. Now bringing this 40 to the left hand side, it will become minus 40. Here we have 25x, and taking 24 to the RHS would make it minus 24 of x. Right, so we will get 48 minus 40 is equals to 8, and 25 minus 24 is equals to 1x. So we have got x is equals to 8. So the common factor was 8. Okay, it is not the present age. The common factor which we took was 8. So the present age. So question is asking the present age. So the present age of Anu, we took it 4x. So it will be 4 into 8. That is 32 years. So present age of Anu is 32 years, and the present age of Raj is equals to 5x. So it will be 5 into 8, that is 40 years. Right. So this is how we solve questions in which the mathematical formulation is in the form of an equation which is reducible to linear form. So we have just reduced the equation into linear form and we solved the question. Now let us take another question, another example. This question says two numbers are such that the ratio between them is 3:5. Okay. Again, it is the same type of question. We do not know the number, but we know the ratio. So this ratio has come after cancelling out the common factor. So we will take the common factor to be x. And you can easily assume that the numbers should be 3x and 5x. Okay. If each number is increased by 10, the ratio between the new numbers so formed is 5:7. Find the original numbers. So again, let the two numbers be 3x and 5x respectively. Right, so let the first number be 3x and the second number be 5x. So what we get is that the ratio is still 3:5 because we have taken the common factor to be x, and if we cancel it out, then the ratio would be 3:5. Now the question says is if each is increased by 10. Okay, if each number is increased by 10, then the ratio is 5:7. So we can say if each number is increased by 10, then the numbers would be 3x plus 10. Okay, then the numbers would be 3x plus 10 and 5x plus 10, because we have increased each number by 10. Now the question says that the ratio of these numbers in this format is 5:7. So, according to question, we have 3x plus 10 whole upon 5x plus 10 is equals to 5:7. Okay, so this is our required equation. We have to solve the equation and we have to find the values of x. Right, it will be the solution. So let us solve this equation. So we got the equation as 3x plus 10 whole upon 5x plus 10 is equals to 5:7. Using the method of cross multiplication, we will get 7 into 3x plus 10 is equals to 5 into 5x plus 10, which simply states that 21x plus 70 is equals to 25x plus 50, right? Transposing this 50 to the LHS, we will get 70 minus 50. Here we already have 25x and we have transposed this 21x to the RHS, so we will get minus 21x. So we will get 70 minus 50, that is 20, is equals to 25 minus 21, that is 4x. Now dividing both sides by 4, we will get 20 upon 4 is equals to x, which simply gave us x equals to 5. So the common factor was 5. Since the common factor was 5, we can find the numbers easily. So the numbers are, first number was 3x, which is equals to 3 into 5, which was 15, and the second number was 5x, which means 5 into 5, which is nothing but 25. You can clearly see that their ratio is 3:5, and if you add 10 on both the numbers, we'll get 25 and 35, and 25 upon 35 is nothing but 5:7. So our answer is verified and we got the correct answer. So let us move on to the next question. Now the question says, in a rational number, twice the numerator is 2 more than the denominator. If 3 is added to each, the numerator and the denominator, the new fraction is 2 by 3. Find the original number. Now in these type of question, again we have a relation between numerator and denominator, and then we have to do the same, that is we have to add some common number into numerator and denominator and it will change the fraction. But what is the relationship? It says that twice the numerator is 2 more than the denominator. So now the question arises, which is small, numerator or denominator? Because the smaller part we will assume to be x. So twice the numerator is 2 more than the denominator. So denominator is bigger. So let us assume the numerator to be x, right? So it would make the question easier. Let the numerator of a rational number be x, right? Let the numerator of a rational number be x. Then comma, according to the question, twice the numerator is 2 more than the denominator. According to the question, twice the numerator is 2 more, that is 2 plus denominator, right? So twice the numerator is equals to 2 plus denominator. So the numerator is x, 2x equals to 2 plus denominator. So from this equation we will get denominator is equals to 2x minus 2, bringing 2x on the left hand side. So we'll get denominator is equals to 2x minus 2. So if the numerator is x, denominator is 2x minus 2. So comma, the rational number, the number is x upon 2x minus 2. So this is the number, x upon 2x minus 2. Now it says that if you add 3 to both numerator and denominator, the fraction becomes 2 by 3. So according to the question we have, if we add 3 to both numerator and denominator, that is 2x minus 2 plus 3, then we would get 2 by 3, which simply means that x plus 3 whole upon 2x plus 1 minus 2 plus 3 equals to plus 1 is equals to 2 upon 3. Now again the mathematical formulation is an equation which can be reduced to linear form. So let us reduce it to the linear form. So the equation is x plus 3 upon 2x plus 1. x plus 3 upon 2x plus 1 is equals to 2 upon 3. So this is the equation. Using the method of cross multiplication, we would get 3 into x plus 3 is equals to 2 into 2x plus 1, which simply give us 3x plus 9 is equals to 4x plus 2. Now transposing 3x to the RHS, we will get 4x minus 3x, and bringing this 2 on the LHS, we would get 9 minus 2. So it will give us 4x minus 3x, that is x is equals to 7. Okay, so the numerator we assumed was x, so the numerator is 7 and the denominator is, then the denominator would be, sorry, the numerator is x, so numerator is equals to x is equals to 7. And what was the denominator? And denominator was 2x minus 2, that is twice the numerator minus 2. So it would be 2 into 7 minus 2, which is equals to 14 minus 2, which is 12. Okay, so find the original number. So the original number, is equals to numerator upon denominator, that is 7 upon 12. Now you can clearly see numerator is 2 more than the twice of numerator is 14, that is 7 into 14, which is 2 more than the denominator. Okay, also if you add 3 on both numerator and denominator, it will become 10 upon 15, which is again 2 by 3. Yes, so our answer is correct. Okay, so in these type of questions, there is a linear relationship between numerator and denominator, which we have mentioned. Now let us move on to the next question. In this type of question, we are given that a number whose fifth part is increased by 5 is equal to its fourth part diminished by 5. Now in these type of questions, we have to assume the number to be x and then we have to find its part. Now what does the fifth means? Fifth means 1 upon 5 of that number. What does this fourth means? Fourth means 1 upon 4 of that number. Okay, so let the number be x. Let the number be x. Okay, then fifth part of the number is equals to 1 by 5 of x, right? Similarly, fourth part of the number equals to 1 by 4 of x. So fifth part of the number is 1 by 5 of x and fourth part of the number is 1 by 4 of x. Now the question says that if we increase fifth part by 5, according to the question, if we increase fifth part by 5, that is fifth part of x, that is 1 by 5 of x plus 5, if we increase it by 5, then it would equal to 1/4 part decreased by 5, diminished by 5. Okay, so this is the equation. We have to solve the equation. Now bringing both x terms on the same side, we can write it as x upon 5. Bringing x upon 4 to the LHS, we would get x upon 4. Similarly, taking 5 on the right hand side, we will get minus 5 minus 5. Okay, so this is the equation we have formed. Now clearly you can see that the question has converted the equation into an equation which can be converted into linear form, and you can clearly see that if we take the fraction as a constant, it is already in the linear form, so we can easily solve it, right? So x minus 5 minus x upon 4 is equals to minus 5 minus 5, that is minus 10. So taking the LCM of 5 and 4, it would be 20. So 5 into 4 equals to 20, so 4 into x equals to 4x. Similarly, 4 into 5 equals to 20. So 5 into x equals to 5x, which is equals to minus 10. Right. So we will get minus x upon 20 is equals to minus 10. Now multiplying both the sides by minus 20, we will get minus x upon 20 into minus 20 is equals to minus 10 into minus 20. Here 20 will cancel out the 20 and we will have minus minus plus. So we will have x is equals to minus minus plus, we will have x equals to 200. Okay, so if we have to find the number, so the number is 200. So the required number is 200, right? So we have to find the number whose fifth part increased by 5 is equal to its fourth part. Now what is the fifth part of x? 1 by 5th of 200 is 40. If you add 5, you will get 45. Okay. Now what is the fourth part of 200? Fourth part is 1 by 4th of 200, which is 50. And if you minus 5 from it, again you will get 45. So yes, the equality is holding true and our solution is correct. So that is how you can verify your solution. And this was all about the equations which were reducible to linear form, or either they were in linear form, and we were using this method to solve the equations in solving some real life problems, right? So this was all about the application part. Thank you for watching this lecture till end. I'll see you in the next lecture. Till then, goodbye.